picture this. A packed studio audience roaring with laughter as Saturday Night Live's Colin Jost tears into Prince Harry and Meghan Markle with razor-sharp wit. It's not just comedy. It's a cultural gut punch that's gone viral, exposing a truth many have whispered for years. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, once celebrated as royal rebels, are now the punchline of a global joke. But what makes this moment so explosive? Why is the world laughing? And what does it mean for their crumbling legacy? Welcome to a story that's bigger than a late-night sketch. It's about a prince who traded a crown for clicks and a duchess whose quest for privacy clashes with a multi-million-dollar media empire. From Netflix deals to tell-all memoirs, Harry and Meghan's every move screams contradiction. And now SNL has called it out in a way no one can ignore. The question is, how did it come to this? In this video, we're diving deep into the SNL roast that set the internet on fire. We'll unpack the biting humor, the painful truths, and the public's growing frustration with a couple once seen as untouchable. From their Montecito mansion to their awkward red carpet moments, we'll reveal how Harry and Meghan went from royal darlings to late-night fodder. Stick around because we're breaking down the jokes, the backlash, and what it all means for their future. You're watching your channel name, where we cut through the noise to bring you the stories that matter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Up next, we'll set the stage with the context behind this brutal takedown, explore why America's turning its back, and ask, can Harry and Meghan ever reclaim their lost respect? Let's get started. To understand why Saturday Night Live's roast of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle hit so hard, we need to rewind. Once upon a time, Harry was the world's favorite royal. The charming younger brother, a brave soldier who served in Afghanistan and the founder of the Invictus Games, inspiring wounded veterans globally. Meghan, a successful actress from Suits, brought a fresh, modern energy to the monarchy when they married in 2018. Their fairy tale wedding captivated millions, and for a moment, they were the golden couple blending royalty with Hollywood flair. Fast forward to 2020 and everything changed. Harry and Meghan shocked the world by stepping down as senior royals, leaving Britain for a new life in Montecito, California. They promised to carve out a progressive, independent path, championing causes like mental health and diversity. At first, America embraced them. Vanity Fair's 2018 cover gushed, "She's just wild" about Harry. Their 2021 Oprah interview exposing royal family tensions drew sympathy from many who saw them as victims of a rigid institution. But the tide has turned. Today, the Sussexes are no longer untouchable. Their brand, built on privacy demands yet fueled by Netflix series, Spotify podcasts, and Harry's tell-all memoir, spare reeks of contradiction. They've shared intimate details from palace squabbles to Harry's frostbitten anatomy, while insisting they want seclusion. The public's patience is wearing thin. A recent YouGov poll shows Harry remains somewhat popular in the US, trailing only Prince William, but Meghan lags behind with 41% positive ratings and 25% negative. Even their star-studded friendships, like with Beyonce, can't mask the growing backlash. Key stakeholders fuel this drama. The royal family, led by King Charles and Prince William, faces ongoing embarrassment from Harry's public criticisms, including accusations of racism in his book and interviews. The U.S. media, once their cheerleaders, now publishes exposes like Vanity Fair's American Hustle, calling Meghan really awful to staff when things go wrong. Even SNL Cultural Barometer has turned them into a punchline, with Colin Jost joking about their trade deal banishment in a viral sketch. Why does this matter now? Because Harry and Meghan's story isn't just gossip. It's a case study in image versus substance. Their fall reflects a broader cultural shift where authenticity trumps curated victimhood. As they dance at Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour, grinning in VIP lounges, the world sees a couple more focused on clout than credibility. This SNL roast isn't just a jab, it's a mirror to their unraveling legacy. So what do you think? Are Harry and Meghan victims of a harsh media, or have they built their own trap? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading everyone. Saturday Night Live's Colin Jost didn't just roast Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. He held a mirror to their spectacular fall from grace. His viral sketch delivered during the Weekend Update wasn't just comedy. It was a cultural verdict on a couple who've traded royal duty for a media circus. Let's unpack the heart of this moment, the biting truth behind Jost's jokes, and why they've struck a global nerve. The primary revelation is simple but brutal. Harry and Meghan have become a punchline. Jost called Harry the worst spare in royal history, a jab that landed because it echoed a growing public sentiment. Once admired for his military service and charm, Harry's now mocked for oversharing trivial grievances like frostbitten body parts or tiara disputes in his memoir Spare. Jost's quip about Harry moving from a palace to a podcast wasn't just funny. It exposed a deliberate choice to swap legacy for fleeting relevance. Meghan, meanwhile, is painted as the architect of this shift, steering their brand toward a lucrative but hypocritical business model demanding privacy while profiting off personal drama. Supporting evidence is everywhere. Their Netflix series, Spotify podcasts, and Oprah interviews thrive on exposing family rifts, yet they cry foul when scrutinized. Vanity Fair's 2023 Expose American Hustle quoted dozens of sources, calling the Sussexes the most entitled, disingenuous people on the planet. Former staff described Meghan as warm and effusive until things went wrong, then cold and withholding. This paints a picture of a couple whose public image carefully curated as compassionate and progressive clashes with their private behavior. Jost's joke about Harry as the Netflix prince who lost his crown to an algorithm cuts deep because it's true. Their relevance now hinges on streaming metrics, not royal honor. Expert opinions amplify this. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield, referenced in the sketch, noted the public's plea, "Please take them back to the UK." The New York Post reported growing calls to strip their titles, fueled by Harry's accusations of royal racism and Meghan's contradictory push for privacy while chasing headlines. A YouGov poll shows Meghan's U.S. approval at 41%, lagging behind Harry's, signaling even their adopted home is souring on them. Social media comments on platforms like X echo this, with users mocking their awkward red carpet moments, like when Meghan pitched voiceover roles to Disney's Bob Iger at the Lion King premiere, leaving Beyoncé visibly uncomfortable. Data backs the shift. Since 2020, their media output, 2 Netflix series, a podcast, and Spare, has generated millions, but also fatigue. The SNL sketches' virality, racking up millions of views online, shows how mainstream satire now targets their hypocrisy. Jost's line about Harry attacking his brother on Audible, "Not in Afghanistan," stings because it contrasts his past bravery with his current pettiness. Visual evidence like footage of Harry looking bored at Beyoncé's 2023 Renaissance tour, while Meghan danced, reinforces their image as a couple out of sync with public expectations. Wait a second. Think about this. A prince who once flew attack helicopters is now whining about his brother's bigger room at Balmoral. How did we get here? Let's dive deeper into what this means for Harry, Meghan, and the public watching their unraveling. Let's dig into why Colin Jost's SNL roast of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle resonates so deeply. This isn't just about a few clever one-liners. It's a symptom of a broader unraveling. The cause and effect are clear. Harry and Meghan's choices, leaving the royal family, monetizing their grievances, and chasing celebrity status, have eroded their credibility. But the impact ripples far beyond their Montecito mansion, affecting multiple groups and revealing uncomfortable truths about privilege, authenticity, and public perception. The root cause lies in their contradictory brand. Harry and Meghan left the monarchy citing privacy and freedom, yet built a career on exposing family secrets through Netflix, Spotify, and Spare. This hypocrisy, demanding seclusion while seeking headlines, fuels public frustration. Jost's line about Harry as the chief executive of oversharing nails at their business model thrives on drama, not duty. The effect, a once respected prince is now a caricature, mocked for petty revelations like squabbles over tiaras or frozen anatomy. Meghan, once a symbol of modern royalty, faces accusations of being really awful to staff, as reported by Vanity Fair, alienating even their American fan base. The impact hits different groups hard. For the royal family, Harry's accusations, especially of racism in his book and BBC interview, create ongoing embarrassment. King Charles, battling cancer, faces criticism for not confronting Harry, while Prince William, once close to his brother, is now a target of Harry's public jabs. The British public, per the New York Post, demands their titles be stripped, seeing their actions as a betrayal of tradition. In the U.S., initial sympathy has soured. A YouGov poll shows Meghan's approval at 41%, trailing Harry and other royals, reflecting a shift from admiration to skepticism. Economically, their ventures are a paradox. Their Netflix and Spotify deals, reportedly worth millions, fund their $14 million mansion and lavish lifestyle. Yet their brand risks collapse as public fatigue grows. Socially, they've alienated allies. Even Bianca Friend appeared uncomfortable when Meghan pitched voiceover roles at the Lion King premiere. Politically, Harry's legal battles, like his failed security appeal, paint him as entitled, claiming an establishment stitch-up, while ignoring his own role in escalating tensions. The consequences are stark. Harry's transition from soldier to soundbite has diminished his legacy, replacing respect with ridicule. Meghan's image as a compassionate advocate is undermined by reports of harsh treatment toward staff. Together, they risk becoming irrelevant if their content-driven empire falters. Jost's roast didn't create this narrative. It amplified it, reflecting a cultural shift where authenticity trumps curated victimhood. But here's the question: could Harry and Meghan have avoided this? What if they'd chosen service over streaming? Stay tuned as we explore how their story fits into a bigger picture of celebrity royalty and redemption. The SNL roast of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle isn't an isolated moment. It's part of a larger pattern of public figures facing backlash for trading authenticity for attention. Historically, royals who stepped away from duty faced scrutiny, but none matched the Sussexes' global spectacle. Take Edward VI, who abdicated in 1936 for love. He lived quietly in exile, not on Netflix. Harry and Meghan's choice to monetize their royal exit through tell-alls and media deals sets them apart, amplifying their fall in a way that echoes modern celebrity culture more than royal tradition. Globally, their story reflects a shift in how we view privilege. In the UK, calls to strip their titles, as reported by the New York Post, mirror public frustration with elites who appear to exploit their status. In the US, their initial warm welcome has cooled, with Vanity Fair's American Hustle Expos signaling a cultural pivot. From Montecito to London, the Sussexes are seen as prioritizing profit over purpose. A trend that resonates with other fallen idols like influencers caught in scandals who chase clout over credibility. Regionally, the divide is stark. In Britain, Harry's accusations of royal racism and Meghan's perceived opportunism fuel resentment, with comment sections pleading, "Take them back." In contrast, parts of the US still see Harry as a sympathetic figure, per a YouGov poll ranking him second among royals, though Meghan trails. Culturally, their story taps into a broader debate about authenticity versus performance. Their curated image, dancing at Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour while airing family grievances, clashes with expectations of royal dignity or genuine activism. This isn't just about Harry and Meghan. It's a warning to public figures everywhere: authenticity matters. When your brand is built on contradiction, even satire can become a cultural verdict. Their trajectory parallels stars who've lost favor by overexposing personal drama, from reality TV veterans to social media moguls. Imagine being Harry, once a hero walking behind your mother's coffin, now mocked on global TV. How would you feel? Let's wrap this up with what this means for their future and ours. Colin Jost's SNL roast of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle wasn't just a laugh, it was a cultural wake-up call. The Sussexes, once royal icons, have become symbols of contradiction, trading duty for drama and legacy for likes. From Harry's fall from war hero to oversharing author, to Meghan's shift from admired actress to polarizing figure, their story reveals a hard truth: authenticity trumps manufactured victimhood. The public, from London to Los Angeles, is tired of their hypocrisy, demanding privacy while chasing headlines. This moment marks a crossroads. Can they rebuild or will they remain a punchline? Here's my take. Harry and Meghan could regain respect, but only by prioritizing service over sound bites. Less Netflix, more impact. What do you think? Can they turn it around or is their legacy lost? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everyone. And what's next for the royal family with Harry's ongoing rifts? Share your predictions below. If this deep dive resonated, hit that like button and subscribe to your channel name for more unfiltered stories. Don't miss our next video where we'll explore another celebrity saga shaking the headlines. Click the bell so you're first to know. Let's keep the conversation going because in a world of clicks and clout, truth still matters. Join thousands of viewers already debating this in the comments. Be part of the discussion. Your voice counts.